There's a big one. There's another one. Big enough.
I'm videotaping that. I'm videotaping it. Oh wow. $30. I'm videotaping all that.
Mira, que prenda.
Is that what it is?
It's licking the female back.
It's on video. If people would shut up, they could hear it.
He's going.
It's all right. Get other ones.
Got it? There you go.
No. Okay.
This is cool.
I'm videotaping it. Oh, number 2. Jealous.
Okay.
Candle, he's telling you a story. Oh yeah. He's telling you a story.
Okay. Right your ear.
Oh, I got it. It's on video.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's perfect. Huh? Oh, stay right there for a sec. They're fighting over your cord. You'll have it on video.
Welcome to the Frequent Flyers Bird Show. Nice to see all you guys here. My name is Hillary, but most importantly, that was Cusco, our green-winged macaw, showing you guys that our birds are trained to feel very comfortable flying close to the tops of your heads. So if at any given point in time you guys think that you need to duck, you actually do. Get out of their way, let these performers do what they do best, and that's giving you guys some close encounters of the bird kind. So what do you guys say? You guys ready to get this show off the ground? All right, I agree with you. Well, the first bird that you are going to see is the tallest bird to join us on our stage today. She's revving up her engines. That's Taji,
Wow.
our East African crowned crane. Now the crowned crane gets their name for that fancy crest of feathers on top of their head. It's that along with an elaborate courtship dance which allows this bird to attract a mate during the breeding season. Now out of the 15 species of crane alive on the planet, there's 11 that are considered endangered or vulnerable. Here at the park, we have 5 of those species set up for breeding. Now when it comes to the breeding of endangered species, we have to employ a number of different tricks. Not just to get these birds to mate, but also to raise their young successfully. You see, sometimes we get a pair of birds that's just not ready to incubate their eggs properly. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for laughing. All right, speaking of adaptations, the next bird you guys are going to meet is a hornbill species. Now, hornbills are found in Africa and in Asia. They range. You're slowing everything down, man. I think he thinks he's flying. I don't know. So what I was saying was, we're going to clear out all the trainers from the stage, and we have put together this segment that we've set to music. Now it's called our... How you doing? That is much better combo. They did pretty good, buddy. You ready? Give him a high 4. I want to let you know if this guy does something that you like, something that makes you laugh, make sure you let him know it. Because honestly, he feeds on all of your attention. All right, dude, time to get started, buddy. My mic's sounding pretty good. Test yours. You're a professional. Well, this little dude mimics all sorts of things that he hears in his regular environment. Only his regular environment is not the rainforest, but our office backstage. So he hears sounds like the telephone. That was your cue. Try that again. How about the telephone? There it is. It's fun until you can't tell what just right. Deigo also lives next door to our water cooler, and he loves it because it makes lots and lots of bubbles. And he thought the whale I was cool. Congo is such a hip little guy that he even carries around his very own self. Self. There's no line control though. Oh, Congo, you seem a little bit distracted, dude. I don't know if you guys know, but he is a huge flirt. Hey, Congo, did you notice anyone out there you think is cute? That must be it. You know, he loves our bird show audiences. He knows that you guys are the ones that fund our conservation work all over the world. In fact, when I bring up conservation, this guy, he gets really excited. Yeah. That's it. And he knows that each and every one of you guys, just by walking through our gates, you guys really taking charge. That's right. You're helping us conserve all sorts of things like rhinos and elephants and gorillas, even duckies. And it's not just about those flashy animals, oh no. We can conserve things you wouldn't think about on a regular basis, like a small endangered frog. Apparently it's a squish frog today. I have no idea what that was. Alright, buddy, we're having fun, but it's time to get serious, okay? Okay, yeah. I want to talk about something that hits close to home for this guy, and that is illegal smuggling and poaching of these beautiful birds all over the world in our own illegal pet trade. Congo does not like it, you guys, and sometimes when I bring it up, he totally flips out. He's got quite the opinion on the matter. You have time for this? You have time for this? All right, Congo, buddy, this is very important. Tell all these people, what are your feelings on poachers? That's a feeling that comes from deep within. Congo, buddy, you're cracking him up, dude. You're funny. All right, we are having fun, but I know that Hillary's got some really cool birds that she wants to share with you. So, Congo, it's time for you and I to say bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day. Along with the Andean condor, we have now reached over 400 California condors alive, with more than half of those having been re-released and are now flying free. It is such a huge success. One that wouldn't be if it wasn't the support for people like you and for the knowledge that we earned through the Andean condor. It is my pleasure to introduce to you guys our own Andean condor. Her name is Califia, and she will be joining us on stage to to represent this incredible species. Over the top of our barn doors here, this bird is impressing us with a 10-foot wingspan from tip to tip, and is one of the largest flying birds on the planet. She is about 20 years old and weighs about 20 pounds. Now, at one time, the Andean condor was persecuted in their own right. This is such an incredible species, and they have been seen soaring over the Andes for many, many years. There we go. That's Olivia, our Andean condor. It's not hard to imagine a bird this large being a predator, one that would endanger farm livestock or even people's children. But that's not true at all. You see, this bird is a huge scavenger, just like the turkey vultures we can see at the park here. They are looking for animals that are already dead. There we go. Get rid of that one. but they have been spotted at altitudes of thousands of miles, thousands of feet high in the sky, and they can travel hundreds of miles in a single day. But as graceful as they are high above our heads, I gotta tell you, when you get a condor on the ground, well, Grace goes right out the window, quite frankly. She runs like a big turkey. But we're so proud.
Now, we only guarantee one run, but we are hopeful for two. So I do recommend sticking around for about 5 to 10 minutes after that first run. I'll be telling you all about cheetahs during that time, and I'll get a signal from my co-trainers on whether or not Shiley has recovered well enough to run again. If he has recovered well enough, we'll go ahead and do run number 2. So again, I do recommend sticking around. You may just get lucky and get to see 2 cheetah runs today. Now, for those of you down at the catch end, you are going to hear a loud coach's whistle. This is Kim, the cheetah trainer, whistling to let the cheetah know that the run is over and it's time to put on the brakes and come get your reinforcement. All right, folks, it looks like everybody is just about in position. Again, watch the hand signals from Shannon. When her hand is up, the cheetah is ready. Hands down, cheetah is on the way. Enjoy the run, folks. Amazing job, ladies and gentlemen, Shiley! Enjoy the final cheetah run. Awesome run, ladies and gentlemen!
Add to that their incredible height. They're kind of the watchtowers of the savannas, but this is where the Rothschild giraffe here find themselves in a predicament. Because of their height and their incredible eyesight, they don't have to stand shoulder to shoulder to, keep an eye on each other for their herds. They could afford to spread out, and they often do make use of the land. And as the herds spread out, there are human populations moving in between the herd, causing fragmentation in their natural environment. So the herds in the wild are having a hard time finding each other to start their families, build their numbers up. So we're helping them out along the way. We've got a rather large herd here with about 18, I believe, in this herd, and some younger ones, less than a year old. But over the years, we've had over 115 Rothschild giraffes born here. Nice little stretch there. Female northern white rhinoceros. Her name is Nola. I'll do my best to get a view of her. She's not always the most cooperative as far as viewing. Let's see if I pull forward and get up on the hill. Maybe we'll be able to pause, stand up. Once I do, look over the grass, and then fine. But yes, this is Nola, a northern white rhinoceros, one of 8 northern white rhinos in the entire world. It's hard to imagine, I know. But their species was, well, devastated by the poaching activity that still takes place. And almost if they don't like each other, I just don't want to look at your face anymore, but they do like each other quite a bit, which is why they're all facing away from one another. They're alert formations. Everybody's looking out for everybody else. Right next door on the green grassy patch, dark brown antelope, doing similar, although a few of them are standing, being the sentinels to look out. To that are visible here, the rest are underneath the shade of the second round hut, I believe, all kind of getting out of the sunshine. Using their stripes to blend into the shadows, blending into each other as well. They have a great camouflage, chaotic camouflage. Makes it very difficult to tell where one ends and the other one begins. And you may have also noticed there's no grass on that hillside, right? There's grass everywhere else. They ate it all. They're still eating, some of them. That's really why they get their own run. They eat a lot. This is the largest of the 3 species of zebra. They can weigh between...
She has a pose behavior. The reason for this is that we were noticing that all of our honey badger pictures were of the honey badger with her mouth wide open. She was just chewing her food, but we didn't want to perpetuate the honey badger aggressiveness, and so Kim has trained her this pose behavior. So she is trained when Kim points and says pose, she turns her head, looks at you guys with her mouth closed, and allows you to grab that photo. I don't think that one will ever happen.
What a good girl.
You can see she heard a little sound on the tree there, and you can see she backed up a little bit. Another example of her that she is quite sensitive to the sounds that are happening around her. She's doing a really, really good job. Again, I saw a bunch of people just walk up. This is Benzie. She's a 4-year-old female honey badger. All right, and we're going to wrap up in just a moment. I do want to make sure I thank you guys for joining us at our 12:30 animal encounter. Don't forget, we still have one more bird show today at 2 o'clock over here at the Bird Show Amphitheater. We also have our cheetah run at 3:30 and a 2 o'clock animal encounter down at the Grove, where we tentatively have scheduled a really cool small cat from Africa. So you might want to... What was that? Oh, we still need to climb. So we're going to do one more event. We wouldn't want to let that ladder go to waste. So if you want to grab a photo, stick around. And if you have any last questions, definitely feel free.